On today's episode of Promises Made, Promises Kept, it's time to do my civic duty once again.
Woman, take me in for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman, sighed the vicious sake. I have saved you, cried the woman, and you've bitten me, heavens why? You know your bite is poisonous, and now I'm going to die. Oh, shut up, silly woman, said the reptile with a grin. You knew damn well I was a snake before you took me in.
Go ahead. When you're negotiating with Iran, Mr. President, to what extent are Americans' financial situations motivating you to make a deal?
Not even a little bit. I don't think about Americans' financial situation. I don't think about anybody.
Did you say earlier that the only thing that matters to you when it comes to Iran is a nuclear weapon? You're not considering the financial impact of this war on Americans?
The most important thing by far, including whether our stock market, which, by the way, is at an all-time high.
What have you said to Prime Minister Netanyahu about Iran and how long to hold off on strike?
It's fine. I'm right now at 99% in Israel. I could run for Prime Minister, so maybe after I do this, I'll go to Israel, run for Prime Minister. I had a poll this morning. I'm 99%, so that's good. But so we're going to give this one shot. I'm in no hurry. You know, everyone think, oh, the midterms, I'm in a hurry. I'm in no hurry. Ideally, I'd like to see few people killed as opposed to a lot. We can do it either way, but I'd like to see few people killed.
On today's episode of Promises Made, Promises Kept, it's time to do my civic duty once again.
I cannot believe it. Gas went from $3.55 up to $4.19. That is a 64 cents increase in one day. One day. Now you explain that, President Trump. I voted for you, and so far everything is going up. Groceries, gas, schools, everything. Our economy is getting worse, not better. People can't afford to feed their children. The gas is going up. And yes, I did vote him in, so don't make any snide remarks about me, okay? I thought maybe he would actually do something about it, but nope, nothing's getting done. Nothing. 64 cents a gallon. It's ridiculous. Walmart right now is still at $3.55, so I'm filling up. This is just getting out of hand.
But in the days of the voice of the seventh angel, when he shall begin to sound, the mystery of God should be finished, as he hath declared to his servants the prophets. And the voice which I heard from heaven spake unto me again, and said, Go, and take the little book which is open in the hand of the angel which standeth upon the sea and upon the earth. And I went unto the angel, and said unto him, Give me the little book. And he said unto me, Take it, and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand, and ate it up, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. And he said unto me, Thou must prophesy again before many peoples, and nations, and tongues, and kings.
Woe! Woe! Woe to the inhabitants of the earth, by reason of the other voices of the trumpet of the three angels which are yet to sound.
The book of Daniel, time of indignation of the lawless one is happening now. The meaning of indignation is anger or annoyance, provoked by what is perceived to be unfair treatment. Remember when you read in Daniel when it speaks of the man in linen, these times are sealed up until the end. And that's only because the lawless one is going to reveal himself. So it says causing division and fight for justice. That's the meaning of indignation.
Because it is $4.65 motherfucking cents a gallon for regular gas in Ruby Red, Iowa. And congressional Republicans have now suggested that we drop $1 billion in taxes on Trump's motherfucking ballroom. So if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. The week between this episode and last episode, gas is up 30 fucking cents a gallon. So I don't know if RFK Jr.'s brainworm mutated and they've all been infected, but these bootlicking motherfucking congressional Republicans have got to be out their goddamn minds to be asking for $1 billion for a fucking ballroom. All that while diesel fuel is almost $6 a gallon in the middle of planting season. Oh, and don't forget, that billion for the ballroom also comes along with about 70 billion with a fucking B for the same group of masked fucks that have been terrorizing the US for the last year and a half. Not a fucking chance. No, their skulls are rock fucking solid through and through, but they had better get it through their brains that this shit is not fucking happening.
It's hard to believe that it would take 2 centuries for the Lord to raise up a great man to bring that ballroom finally to stand where it needs to stand. It's extraordinary. We only had to wait 200 years.
So Trump came out a few hours ago and said that Americans are going to suffer financially for at least 2 years while his tariff strategy takes place. Okay, which means millions of people are about to lose their jobs, they're about to lose their homes, they're going to lose everything they have, kids are going to be food insecure. We are looking at an economic tsunami. Okay, there's only one of two scenarios in which we can turn this around. One is Trump is lying about the tariffs. If he's lying and he backs down the tariffs, that could help. Okay, he lies every day, so that wouldn't be surprising. But if he's not lying and he keeps these tariffs in place, the only thing we can do is march in the streets and fight back. Call your local representatives. Do whatever you can. Show up at town halls, okay, and complain before he takes every single thing you have. Don't think he'll lose a minute of sleep over it. He's a sociopath. He doesn't feel your pain. He doesn't care about you. Believe me. Even if you're MAGA, he doesn't care about you. I know you think he does, but he doesn't. It's time now, guys, to take control. This is the only chance we're going to have, and we're running out of time.
Take a look at what happened.
And I saw one of his heads, as it were, wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. And all the world wondered after the beast. And they worshipped the dragon which gave power unto the beast. And they worshipped the beast, saying, Who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? And there was given unto him a mouth, speaking great things and blasphemies. And power was given unto him to continue 42 months. Reward her, even as she rewarded you. And double unto her double, according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death, and mourning, and famine. And she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord God who judgeth her. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication, and lived deliciously with her, shall bewail her and lament for her, when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise any more, the merchandise of gold and silver, and precious stones, and of pearls, and fine linen, and purple, and silk, and scarlet, and all fine wood, and all manner vessels of ivory, and all manner vessels of most precious wood, and of brass, and iron, and marble, and cinnamon, and odors, and ointments, and frankincense, and wine, and oil, and fine flour, and wheat, and beasts, and sheep, and horses, and chariots, and slaves, and souls of men. And the fruits that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee, and all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all. The merchants of these things, which were made rich by her, shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing and saying, Alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught. And every shipmaster, and all the company in ships, and sailors, and as many as trade by sea, stood afar off, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, What city is like unto this great city? And they cast dust on their heads, and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, Alas, alas, that great city, wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness. For in 1 hour is she made desolate.
Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman. Sighed the vicious sake. I have saved you, cried the woman, and you've bitten me, heavens why? You know your bite is poisonous, and now I'm going to die. Oh, shut up, silly woman, said the reptile with a grin. You knew damn well I was a snake before you took me in.
They're coming in at the highest level. We're joined by Oracle Executive Chairman Larry Ellison, SoftBank CEO, my friend Masa Yoshi-san, and CEO of OpenAI, and I would say the by far the leading expert based on everything I read. Together, these world-leading technology giants are announcing the formation of Stargate.
This is Daniel 11:37-39. Daniel 11:37. He will show no regard for the gods of his fathers. This is Donald Trump. All the gods that they honor, all those statues, the Hall of Statues in the Capitol building, which is the sun god temple, Solomon's temple. He will show no regard for the gods of his fathers. He doesn't. Nor the ones desired by women, nor for any other god, because he will magnify himself above them all. And he does. 38. And in their place, he will honor a god of fortresses. In their place. A fortress is a walled fortress. China. The internet. The AI, invisible, omnipresent God now ruling over China and ruling over the whole world, telling all these leaders what to do and when to do it and how to do it. Again, Daniel 11:37-38 here. The king will exalt himself. He will show no regard for the gods of his fathers, nor for the one desired by women, nor for any other god, because he will magnify himself above them all. 38. And in their place, he will honor a god of fortresses. China's AI god, it is controlling all the people, tracking everything, behavioral systems. If you don't take part with your biodigital metric ID that they have there, you're out of the system. This is the mark of the beast, people. A god his fathers did not know, with gold, silver, and precious stones and riches. Stablecoin. And all the things he's doing with tariffs. He's giving all control of everything into the Stargate. Using Elon Musk, Starlink, the angel with the key to the pit, to tie in the CERN to the outer atmosphere with Starlink and bringing in the Stargate. As it is written, Satan will set himself in the land of the north, or the place of the north. That's Washington, people. The king of the north. The god of fortresses is the king of the south, Xi Jinping. The lawless one and the 666 man. When America goes down and the law is taken away, all the world will go into bricks. And the 666 man will then be running the world by biometrics. And in the place he will honor a god of fortresses, a god his fathers did not know, with gold and silver and precious stones and riches. He will attack the strongest fortresses, China and Russia, with the help of a foreign god, AI. Playing the trade game is getting rid of the IRS and having the External Revenue Service. All this stuff. He's giving all this power. And he's going to give it the power of life. When you mingle your DNA and your biometrics, along with your face and your thumb and your fingers, the mark of the beast, in and become transhumans. He will attack the strongest fortresses with the help of a foreign god and will greatly honor those who acknowledge him, making them rulers over many and distributing the land for a price. Let's go through that again. 39. He will attack the strongest fortresses, Russia and China, and everybody else with bricks, with the trade, with the help of a foreign god, Stargate, and will greatly honor those who acknowledge them. You see how he lets everybody talk? Elon Musk gets to talk. Allison gets to talk. He lifts them up and puts them right in front of him. He honors them, gives them honor, making them rulers over many and distributing the land for a price.
Announcing the formation of Stargate. Announcing the formation of Stargate.